Hey guys, welcome back dreamers to another video. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've had an amazing month of coloring. For those of you who are new here, I'm Dee and welcome to the channel. For those of you who already know who I am, welcome back. It's nice to have you back, and thank you for your support and everything. I appreciate it, truly I do. And yeah, it's been a pretty busy, crazy month. I've done quite a bit of coloring, to be honest, for the month of September. Mostly alcohol marker coloring, but nonetheless it is coloring, and it's made me happy and it's helped my stress levels. And so yeah, so this is my completed pages for September, and we are going to get started. So we're going to start with all my little cute, comfy, cozy books. The first one I have is Huga Heaven by Zoe. Both these pages were buddy colors with Zoe from, she used to be Zoe's, or Addicted to Coloring. Now she is Zoe's Cozy Coloring, I think is what it is. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I will link the channels that I mention in this video in the description as well for everybody, if you want to go check out their completed pages as well. So most of the coloring I've done in these little square 8.5 by 8.5 books are all alcohol marker coloring, but like I said, nonetheless it is coloring. So these two pages, okay, so I've done this one. I do take my pages out of my books, but for the sake of videos I use the books for references for you guys. So I tried, I've seen it on TikTok and a couple of Instagram videos on how some people add texture to their trees with their alcohol markers by dotting, and I tried that effect. The sky didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. This paper is weird to blend on, if that makes sense. Let me see if I can bring this lighting over here a bit more. Yeah, the paper is really odd to blend on, but it was fun to do anyways. I mean, I got it to work to a degree, but I had a little bit of a mishap here, but it happens when you color, you have mishaps here and there. I know Zoe didn't get to finish her page because she wasn't liking the way the markers were working, so it is in her video if you want to go check out Zoe's Cozy Coloring, and you can see her pages as well. But that's the first one I've done in Huga Heaven from September. And the next one I did, I believe Zoe started this on a live and we just kind of went with it. I believe she colored this for my birthday because koalas are my favorite. This was a buddy color originally anyways, but she did start it on a live of hers a while back in September, and looks like the marker kind of bled. But it was all Ohuhu alcohol marker, and I added in the wind wisps with my Tule Art paint pens, and obviously the glass pane look. I was super happy with the outcome though. Yeah, so there's that one. Nothing too special, just blending with alcohol marker is what that is. So those are the two buddy colors I had with Zoe from Huga Heaven. Then in Jade Summers' Spooky Moments, I love this book. Sometimes it's hard to choose what page to color out of all the cute, comfy, and cozy books I have. Plus, I have a whole whack load more in my cart on Amazon, and my wish list just keeps, it's an ever-growing wish list. But this is Spooky Moments, which is, I believe, the latest of Jade Summers, and I did this page. I actually did this on a live stream, and it's for our group, Cute, Comfy, and Cozy Coloring group on Facebook, and we choose a scavenger hunt prompt every week, and this one was for the potions. And again, I just used alcohol marker and just added and did some textures and some paint pen as well. And I saw how they did like a glitter texture and like stuff like that, so I wanted to try that in the bottles, and I was super happy with the outcome. So it's one of my favorite pages I've done, so super happy with that one. And then the next one I did was this one here, and this was for my scavenger hunt that I do on Instagram. And the prompt of pumpkin, that's what, so this is for my scavenger hunt, which is hashtag CD September SH24. And yeah, so again, I tried playing with texture on the grass and some lighting here from the from this lantern. For some reason, when I saw this page, I thought of the movie Avatar. I have no idea why. I saw this creature as something from the movie Avatar, and that's what I went with for him. And I really love how it turned out with the blue and then the pumpkin and like the headless horseman. I really super am happy with all of it. And obviously some white paint pen for highlights. Alright, so that was those two pages from Spooky Moments. The next one I have is another Jade Summer book called Cozy Eras. Another one of my favorites. I only did one out of this one this month because, like I said, I have so many of them that I want to color, and I never get around to. I do want to get around to some of my Mini Mania books and stuff like that, but I decided to do this little flappers page, and I loved the way the colors, like the color scheme. I don't usually use like darker colors like this, but I think it worked for this page, and I was super happy actually. I was over the moon with it. At first, I do it every time. At first I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like the way this is turning, and then the wall was like kind of plain. I was like, I don't like it. I've got to do something. And then I added the dots, and everything else just kind of came together. So yeah, again, Ohuhu alcohol marker for this. I did have a little bit of bleed, but I used a alcohol blender marker to try and pick up the color. But yeah, and I tried that glitter effect on their outfits, and I was happy with it. So yeah, so there's that one from Cozy Eras by Jade Summer. The next one I have is from Comfy Days, and this was for one of our prompts. Oh gosh. This was for one of our prompts in our Facebook group. And it was for the prompt of table. This was also a buddy color with Zoe. We colored this on chat, and I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with textures and stuff. So I tried something on the wall, like a cobblestone wall. I mean, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it exactly, but it turned out okay. And yeah, so that's how this one turned out. Not too many white paint pen highlights. This was a white paint pen here, and I just used my finger to kind of dull it down and tapped it until it looked like a cloud kind of floating in the sky there. But there's that one. Yeah, that's the only one from this. I have a bunch of tabbies, but it's not pages that I have colored. It's pages that I have tabbed off because Zoe and I want to do a buddy color or something like that. So, but that one's that one for the prompt of table in our cute, comfy, and cozy coloring group. And that one was from Coco Wild's Comfy Days book. The next one I have is Spooky Corner by Colored Caramel. I love spooky stuff, but it has to be like cute spooky, not like creepy, scary, gory spooky. You give me cute spooky stuff and I can color that stuff all year long, literally all year long. And I had some fun with this book this month, so thank you to Colored Caramel for sending it to me. I need to do a complete flip of this book for Colored Caramel because this is, I love it. But anyways, beside me raving about it, so I did this page. It was, I believe I started this one on one of my lives. I do go live Thursdays and Saturdays usually. Last week was just a total write-off and a total chaotic week. So I didn't even get to do a live. But that's part of life, right? Stuff happens and it, you know, kind of throws, you know, a wrench in what you planned. So, yeah. So again, Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I did flowers on the wall. And I did a little bit of bubblies in the cauldron. And I made this little background here with the... And yeah, so that was fun to do. I love coming up with color combos with my alcohol markers. And making pages come to life with them. I mean, I can do it with colored pencils, but right now I'm just really enjoying the process of learning how to work with my alcohol markers. So so there was that page. Then I did, oh, where are you? This one. Again, I did this one on a live, and again, alcohol marker and some Tule Art paint pens. And another one that I'm absolutely in love with. I actually did, for the little bit of darkening around the shelf here, I used my ink. It's not really Distress inks. It's like knockoff from Michael's. They were on sale for like $1.50, but they do it's the same concept as the Distress inks, and I used that. I tried my best to, you know, do what I could with my brush that I have. I mean, I did get over some of the stuff, but overall I was, again, another page that I was happy with. And you know what, you don't have to have a masterpiece. Like, it doesn't have to be an absolute masterpiece. You know, you can just color a page and be happy with it, and you know, it's helped your stress levels, it's helped your anxieties, it's helped whatever you're going through. So and that's all that matters in the end, you know. So yeah, so there's that one I colored. And one of my favorites I colored from this book was this little spooky shop. Now this is Ohuhu alcohol marker. I played with like different blending colors, and I also added, this is that ink again in the background. And I added some stickles to the little pot here, the little cauldron smoky, to give it some kind of enchanted kind of feel to it. But yeah, I was super happy with it. I love the color scheme. I tried not to do too much color on the page, and yeah, so that's how that one turned out. So that was, all three of those pages were from Spooky Corner by Colored Caramel. This one I also did on a live. It's by Tiny Daisy, Lost in Wondertown. This is the only page I've done in this book, and I need to color in it more. And it was this little gnome kind of guy. I was looking for just something quick to color, and it turned out a little more than just quick, but I had fun. What I was trying to do is like a glow around him from like the lantern, but when I added the dark parts around him, it kind of looks like he's in a cave now with like, you know, the light. And that wasn't my intention, but that's how it turned out. So I'm just gonna go with it, you know. You know, some things aren't planned, but they work out in the end. So yeah. Just grabbing a drink of coffee here. Just give me a second. All right. So yeah, that was Ohuhu alcohol marker and paint pen. And yeah, I was just playing again with colors and outlining and shading and just having fun with them. So there's that one from Tiny Daisy's Lost in Wondertown. There's a couple other books that I need to pick up as well. I love Tiny Daisy's stuff, so I have a book in my Amazon cart by them, so I'm super looking forward to that. Now we come to Spooky Cutie. I think there's like 2 or 3 pages I colored in September no, just 2. By Coco Wyo. I have mentioned that I need to pick up a second copy of this book because the fact that, oh my, that glare is brutal. Because of the fact, oh, come on now, that I love coloring this book, and it's one of my favorite books. So, that being said, I colored this page here, and this goes for Happy Scavenger, Happy's Scavenger September 2024 on Instagram, and it goes for the prompts of table and bookcase. Now, a lot of my other stuff I could have used, but I just kind of went with what I had, and you know. So this, I started coloring this on Alive as well. I used some pinstripes. I tried like a snow effect in the window to see if I saw it. I can't remember if it was Instagram or something, but I saw somebody kind of do like a frosted effect on the windows, and I wanted to try it. I mean, it's not perfect. The first time you do something, it won't turn out perfect, but I like the effect that it gave it. So yeah, and again, like I said, a Hoo alcohol marker, and some white paint pen, and yeah, that's how this one turned out. And again, I was trying to stick to like a certain, I didn't want to throw so many colors at it, because then it would just, I mean, it's fun to make it look like a rainbow threw up on your page, but that wasn't what I was going for this page. So there was that one. And then the next one, there it is. It was a buddy color with Zoe again. And it also went for hashtag Hocus Pocus Color Along on Instagram and hashtag Good Witches Coloring on Instagram. And yeah, this was just a buddy color with Zoe and myself. And I wasn't sure how I was going to go with the witch. I think I was going for like a more purpley blue for her, like hat and her outfit. But I guess the colors that I wanted, I mean, it wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to. I just went with what I have. I mean, it didn't turn out overly bad, and I was happy with the outcome. As all my pages this month, I'm very much enjoying my coloring again. So each day I'll come into my coloring area and I will color for a couple of hours just with my alcohol markers. Sometimes I'll pick up a page that I want to work with pencil. So yeah. So I was happy with the turnout of this one as well. We have 3 more books to go, guys. So that was from Spooky Cutie by Coco Wyo. The next one I have is another Jade Summer, which is Cute and Comfy. It got a little ruined here. I apologize, but, the Comfy and Cozy, not Cute and Comfy. I don't know why I said Cute and Comfy. So I decided to color this one the one day. and I did, again, a Huga alcohol marker, and yeah, this is one of my favorites, honestly, that I've done this month, especially with the wall and the way the fire turned out. Just everything just worked out so nicely on this page. So I was super, super happy with this. So there's that one. And then the next one I have is this one. And this was a buddy color with Zoe. As we were on chat one night. And I think I started this on a live. And I think I started this one on a live as well. And again, like I said, just playing with colors and alcohol marker blends and whatever else. And yeah, I was really happy with this page. And the background, the gradient in the sky was something new I tried, and I liked the color scheme for the sky. So yeah, so there is that one. I believe that's all in this book. Yeah, it was. So that was from Comfy and Cozy by Jade Summer. Now the last two are my big books, my Bigins. Let's see if we can kind of zoom you out. There we go. And this goes for my hashtag, which is complete 50 spellbound scenes, as well as my, what do you call it? My scavenger hunt. Sorry, I drew a blank. It's those brain farts, I'm telling you. Brain fog is brutal. So from 50 Spellbound Woodland Scenes by Camelia Andrakova, this was the page that was selected for September. Being my birthday month, I chose this little page with the little cupcake and birthday, you know. And this also went for the prompt of mushrooms on my scavenger hunt. Let me see if I bring you down a bit. There we go. And yeah, so this one was just a quick color, really. I wanted to do pencils over top, but I just wasn't feeling the pencil shading, so I just stuck with the alcohol marker. It's not my favorite page of the month, and you know, it is what it is, and here we are. So just a little bit of a hoo-hoo marker and white paint pen, and that's it. And that page was from 50 Spellbound Woodland Scenes to Color by Camelia Andrakova. That's a mouthful. And this one here is R.J. Hampson's Mountain King, his newest. It also goes towards September Color Your Hoard. It also goes for my scavenger hunt for the prompt of Enchanted, and it was also a buddy color with Steve at the Coloring Commander, which is Zoe's significant other. He's an amazing guy. He's awesome. And we both decided we were going to do Jabba the Hutt. Well, it's not really Jabba the Hutt, but it reminded everybody of Jabba the Hutt. So this is the page we did. I think, if I'm not mistaken, somebody else joined in the buddy color, but I cannot remember for the life of me who it was. I apologize if I forgot. But this I did all pencil. Well, mostly pencil. The vine. Okay, so I did these guys in pencil, and like all these, yeah, these four I did in pencil, and then the rest was alcohol marker shading for the backgrounds and stuff. But I used Brute Fooners and Arteza and Starjoy Golds and my Heshang Ping pencils for these characters here. And then I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers for the background as well as here, and I really love how it turned out. And Steve's looks great as well. If you want to see his completed page, go check out his channel at Steve. It's the Coloring Commander. Coloring spelt the UK way, so with the U. So yeah, go check out his page. And yeah, I really enjoyed all my buddy colors this month. So thank you for those who, Zoe and Steve, for coloring with me, and thank you for all those who have joined in either my scavenger hunt, you know, monthly. I love seeing all your pages monthly on Instagram. as well as for those who join the group, the Cute, Comfy, and Cozy group on Facebook. We love seeing everybody's pages added to the albums of all the different Cute, Comfy, and Cozy books. They're always a joy to see new pages in the albums that Zoe has created in the group. And I also want to thank everybody for, just stopping in and joining and watching what I have colored this month. You guys are amazing. And yeah, so that's all I have for everybody today. Just remember, dreamers, to stay safe, be kind, keep smiling, happy coloring, and until next time, hugs, dreamers. Bye.